No justice? No peace? All right, fine. Let's talk about justice. Hey, let's talk about the worldly term social justice. Why don't we talk about justice for black people? How about we talk about that for just a second? Oh yeah, this is going to sound really crazy. Oh, James is getting into territory he shouldn't be getting into. Want to bet? 13%. Think this through for a second, folks. 13% of the population in the United States of America is black people. And that's a generous number. The number might be as low as 11%. They say roughly 6.5% of the total population are black women, which, by the way, there happens to be a black woman wanting to go into the Supreme Court who doesn't know how to define woman. Let's take it a step further. Of the 6.5%, let's cut that number in half and say that 3% of the women in our country that are childbearing population are black. 3%. That means 97% of the rest of the childbearing population are capable of having babies. Yes, I'm being very clear here. Account for half of the abortions in the country. Guess who accounts for the other half? 3%. 3% of the childbearing population in the country are black women, and yet 1,500 black babies are dying every single day. That's half of the population that are actually being aborted every single day in the country. That is offensive. That is insane. And guess what? That number for black people is going to go up substantially in the state of California because Gavin Newsom is a stone cold killer. Gavin Newsom does not care for or regard families or the family structure because he just simply signed something into law that now allows abortions to be free on tax dollars. Think about that for a second. He is anticipating the striking down of Roe versus Wade. So now, as a state, he wants to make it more accessible. Killing babies more accessible. Let me give you that description yet once again. The murder of unborn children. More accessible. It's unbelievable. Think that through for just a second. Elections have consequences. And this guy, I'm telling you, he needs to be elected out of office, plain and simple. Christians, it's time to stand up for righteousness. Stop letting these babies die. If you care about black people, if you care about black babies, if you care about any babies at all, let's put an end to this right now. It's time to start adopting children and walk away from this nonsense because we are killing these poor babies way more than anybody has been killed in Ukraine. Think about that for some perspective. Open your eyes, folks. It is time. Be a one-issue voter. Yes, be a one-issue voter. Because if you can't trust these guys to take care of you before you even leave your mother's womb, how in the world are they going to take care of your quality of life? He tried to kill you before you were born. Time to wake up. Enough is enough. Put an end to this nonsense. God bless you guys.